Welcome to my channel, guys. How are you doing? Hope you had a great day today. I'm looking forward to spending some time with Auntie D watching this video. This is an interesting video, and it's all about Messi. Messi, right? Messi. We have seen Messi come to Jamaica, and we have seen him played, and may have been watching him other times before too. I'm a person who likes football too. I like to watch. I understand it somehow. But I was so impressed with it that I saw. This guy is super, like a Superman. And listen now, guys, he has made a decision, right? And only the Barca people know that's Barcelona, right? Because he is thinking of a future of what he wants to do. He's a professional person. And as an Argentinian, he wants to be clear about what will happen with his future. Like any of us, we know how far we want to go, we know what we want to do, and we try our best to achieve the goals that we want to achieve. Especially when we know we are gaining popularity, we can't stop it there. So he has his choice now, and he's considering as many as seen him to be, and I think he knows too that he's the greatest GOAT, right? Greatest of all times. And when I look at it, since 2023, he has proven himself in so many ways, right? And especially after joining the team, the Miami team, that has caused a very great turning point in his life as an in regards to American soccer, because they have different approaches towards doing things. Anyway, his presence has elevated many to believing that the game is really important, and he has put his all, and he's so skillful and artistic in delivering those goals. And as you know, whatever game you play, no matter what you play, the goal is the most important part. But the goal cannot be achieved if you're not working with persons who are able to lift you, to allow you to make the goal, because you alone cannot do all the necessary and score the goal. You need to work as a team. And I think with his profession, with his professionalism, he's able to utilize that on the field, and he gets the cooperation. Because if there was no cooperation, he couldn't be the person, right? The superstar. But without the team, it would have been impossible. But with the team working together, and him being that left-footed type person, he is able to score the goal. And because he can use the left foot so well, it helps him to become popular, unusual, right? Because everybody practically uses their right foot. Not many persons use the left. And maybe even if others use their left foot to do an activity like that, he makes it so interesting. So interesting, right? However, the stadium for the match that was held was filled to capacity. Everybody wanted to see, right? And however, he, with all the depths and excitement that he has caused, he is still thinking, he's uncertain about going forward into doing more footballs for Major League Soccer. So here it is that now they have approached him with a contract. Inter Miami is set to end in December 2025. And as we know, World Cup will be in 2026. And they are trying to secure him now so that the team can be made possible, right? So that he will be able to do what is necessary for him to win the goal, right? So he is expressing his desire that maybe he may accept the contract for 1 more year, but as the thing, they want him to go at least to the end of 2025. But that would help the team to accrue a lot of goals, and him now being there to assist them with the scoring in 2026, which will just be about 6 or 7 months after that. So in spite of it all, the extension would allow him to prepare for the 2026 World Cup. But Will he be there or will he not be there? Let us find out someone, right? But he's coming under a lot of pressure in terms of is that they're relying on him. And what guys, what if it's not possible for him to take the team through? What if it's not possible? You think they would blame him? Or they may do something to, because sometimes people get so built up because the world is looking at him. The world is looking at him. What if he ends up disappoint, which I don't think he will, but we never know. Somebody may just come up and surprise us, right? Anyway, he's he feels that he may be less pressured if he's in his own environment and surrounded by friends. So is it that he's shying away now? He's getting nervous, right? And several of his former teammates, I think he's kind of scared now of the limelight that he has shown himself so skillful now that it seems as if, guys, it seems as if he wants to take a little break. But the break can't happen now when the World Cup is here. And I can imagine so many people are planning to put a ticket on him to get some money off him to make sure. So we have to pay attention, right? Anyway, the the club, right? The club. Oh, I can imagine how they feel. The club has offered Messi the possibility. Let me read it, of taking on additional roles. So if he's not able to play, he'll be able to help the team, train the team. He's a professional. So he put out his skills in playing. Now they're hoping that he'll be able to, if he's not able to accept it, he may be able to put out assist with some roles that they see necessary, right? Because they know that the team cannot be him alone, right? Okay, so now they are looking at saying that he could be an official ambassador for the 2020. Can you imagine an official ambassador for the 2026 Olympics, guys? What an opportunity. Is he going to take it or will he not take it? We are going to find out, right? So they're trying to make the proposal so appealing that he will not shirk away from it. Because sometimes within us there's this inner person telling us, no, don't go. We are kind of trying to make a decision. So maybe he's testing it out to see how much he's going to be accepted, how much persons are looking out for him. Because if at this point now he's thinking of wanting to perform in his own environment with his former team members, maybe those team members are going to get some training why he would want that, or he feels that he's so committed to them. So he wants to be with them. That bond. And he doesn't want himself to be alone like a only person. He wants a team. I think that's what he's going after, guys. I would want to think so. Okay, but in recent weeks, no, many have news are in circulation that it may be stick to Barcelona, right? That they call it BARCA, right? Because the BARCA management team, the BARCA management has expressed its interest. Can you imagine his interest? And he belongs to them as is its interest in having Messi for the next season. Oh my God, what is going to happen here, guys? He's going to go, especially with the reopening of camp. No, right? After its renovation. So they are doing some work there, and the fans are also long to see them. The fans in Barcelona long to see their idol. You can imagine? They long to see their idol. They are longing to see their idol. So do you think he's going to take it up? I'm going to find, I have a little thing in me telling me that he's going to go, But maybe he's mixed up right now, trying to see, let me see the best one, the best way. Right? He's not rushing, he's a smart guy. He's not rushing. Anyway, that would sort of help close a golden cycle in the club's history. So is it that if he goes and somebody else should do better than him, that popularity will be lost? Or is it that they want it to remain as is? The guys, remember Maradona? I can't forget that guy too, you know. He did a lot of things on the field and just run and run. So sometimes, you know, we have some people in a little corner that somehow on the day of the match they expose some things that we are not sure of. We never see it before. So could it be that he's having cold feet? I don't want to think so, you know. I don't want to think so. Right? It is so far now what I've gathered, you know, in my readings, he has made up his mind. So despite these numerous at- attempts to him, it seems that Messi has made a definitive decision, right, about his future. Maybe he doesn't have any children yet, but I guess he would have had, maybe, maybe not. We are just assuming because maybe he wants to go a little further in studying, or he wants to achieve something else. But we can tie him down, you know, and maybe his age too, because he's 37 to be 38 in June. So getting to an old, going up near to 40, may not be the best of age to do that sort of activity and speed. Maybe he knows what he's doing now, but at 40 he may not be able to. What do you think, guys? We have to wrap up with this thing, you know. This Argentinian will renew his contract. You hear that? He will renew his contract with Inter Miami, choosing to end his career in MLS before participating in the 2026 World Cup. So, guys, he's going to give them his all before participating, right? However, his decision will allow him to enjoy his final years. See? It will allow him to enjoy his final years. So, whatever he wants to do, you know, there comes a time when we have to make a decision. And sometimes it makes us unpopular, right? And I believe that this could be the best decision for him at that age because he'll be 38 in June and in December he'll be 38 and a half. And World Cup would have been 6 months after his 38 and a half. He would have been about 39. Oh, so maybe his speed, maybe his style, maybe he has displayed all his skills. So some persons are there gravitating and some people will be there watching him and holding because that's what the competition is about, utilizing all the skills necessary. So Messi chooses. He said he's so concerned about the media pressures, right? So maybe they're stressing him too much or he's scared. Sometimes, guys, there comes a time when we become scared of our own self. We have a talent, but we're afraid. So maybe he has a point. Maybe the media is pressuring to him too much, as he says, right? And the dream of many people wanting to see this idol in the BARCA jersey. So the whole world maybe looking at him want to put on this BARCA jersey when he's through playing. So can you imagine if he should really go to the World Cup and play, guys? Let us reason now. And he does exceptionally well. And he wins and everything. Every shirt now it would have been printed. What? Messi, Messi, Messi. That name would have been such an income for many persons. Can you imagine? So maybe and I believe, you know, he doesn't want anybody to track him. So he's just going to say, and he'll accept it until the season ends in December. But something tells me that he has something in the back of his head. He may just, you know, something. But if he chose to go, we must accept it, accept his decision, and wish him all the best. Messi has proven himself when he was in Jamaica and he played. The stadium was rammed, was packed, and people were just happy for him. They just stood up. It's like they are just there to see him score the goal with his left foot. You know what that means? They are all those footballers. They are all going to be practicing using their left foot. They're going to practice some of the skills that they saw him deliver. Isn't that the way we compete? He's a smart guy. But I won't give up on him not competing in the World Cup. Having done these matches towards the end of the season, well, if he chose to go and stay with Barcelona, win or lose, that's his choice. We have to accept it. So, guys, it's nice to talk about Messi. I like I like this watching him. It's very funny and it's very interesting and it's very enjoying. So remember to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share with your friends and tell others about the channel. On the DTV. Catch you again. Bye.